look inside the wondrous AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, rivals meet in the NFC East. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboy Nation, here are your Dallas Cowboys.
Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On play action, here's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
At the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and
Receiver
5.
just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Play fake. Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Again, Prescott to the air. That's out wide to Williams. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. A throw on the move is caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
They'll run here with the rookie. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
At the 50-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Washington.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the catch. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Washington 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He pulls it in around the 5.
Daniels' pass.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 5-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The motion man here is McLaurin. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
3rd down and 3. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Washington.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A 4-yard loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Man in motion is Brown. Now a give up the middle. Powering forward. He's in. Croskey-merritt. Touchdown, Commanders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead.
Commanders 7, Cowboys 3.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 35.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Williams gets it on the draw. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. operating from the gun. Here's Dak. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Deron Payne getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Towards the middle, and that's Tolbert. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They run over center with Williams. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. As we are ready to get back underway. Now it's Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Brought down back at
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll run. It's Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7.
Commanders 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A short one there, he's got Ertz. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Commanders.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. They'll come up here first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 31, here's second and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal.
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Commanders will level the score at 10 apiece.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Play action now. Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the give, it's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down.
29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw is Prescott. Here's a screen now for Sanders. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in, and it'll be a modest gain.
That's a gain of 6.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That is caught to the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys go up by 7. It is now 17 to 10.
17. Commanders 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Find themselves trailing 17 to 10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Here's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Daniels pass.
Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
It's a gain of 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throwing again. Daniels. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
At the 1-yard line.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Wedges, as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team. Mike Tirico and Greg
ready
Olson.
to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Samuel has it working the middle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Now a run on first down. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards to Devian Clowney there in run support.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That'll be taken in by croskey-merritt. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Commanders first down. Daniels going to keep this himself. And he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on first down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Daniels. There he goes again. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Washington.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Man in motion is Brown. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and
he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. It's the third pick of the 2017 draft. Solomon Thomas in there to drop him. That time, it's a loss of 7.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Daniels. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll motion over Samuel. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Third and goal. Third and goal. It's Daniels. Taking off, and he will score! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Gay to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. A return coming from the 14. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and George Pickens out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
For a Cowboys.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. It's another run here for Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Right at midfield. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger mounts a punt for Dallas. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage.
Back at the 20-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He takes off. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Washington.
First down, Commanders.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a run going left. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
It's first down, and they'll run. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Maris Leofau there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. They'll throw with Daniel. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it, and the Commanders will go up by 7.
Makes the score. Commanders 24, Cowboys 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one fielded at the 15. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The play action. It's Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
2nd down, they need 7. On play action, here's Dak. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 7.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. They pick up 17 through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
17 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pistol now for Prescott. This pass. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw is Prescott. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
A gain of 10 yards.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And 3 at the 5-yard line.
Second down and 3. Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Washington will take over.
The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 12.
That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Samuel has it working the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Throwing now, Daniels.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. He'll step up and run this. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First down, Commanders.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Croskey-Merritt, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That is caught by the tight end, Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders will go up by 7.
Makes the score. Commanders 31. Cowboys 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
For a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick shot caught by Tolbert on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Commanders' 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. On the ground, Williams. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 1st down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
He'll step up and run. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Another Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll tuck it and take off. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
That's good.
Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Now, 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten cuts it within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Washington.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one. So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to win the game.
A 25-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.